Hey, it's day 42. We're still a little hungover from quarantine miss last night in our live show, but we're here on day 42. There is the Back to Normal board, and Austin may have some news for us about actually getting back to normal. There's everybody. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Luna over there.
Hello.
All right. Today you went to Sonic. And
I
it
was trying
was
to think of places that were open. However, it probably wasn't the best idea. And we did have two choices. We know there's a really nice Sonic down Beach Boulevard. There's a really bad one in Fullerton. We chose closer.
You
Fullerton.
chose poorly.
You chose the Fullerton one.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea.
It just seemed more convenient.
That's
if
a
it was
bad side of
closer.
town, and you know that.
As Belloc
Yeah.
says, you chose the wrong friends.
Yeah.
This time it will cost you.
That one
Should've
by
went to
Huntington
the one at
Beach.
Beach, yeah.
The one at Beach is a flagship location.
Yeah.
It still
Really
looks
nice.
gleaming from the
Yeah.
90s. It's gorgeous.
We were harassed by vagrants.
Mhm. Like literally.
It took an hour
almost
to
in our
get
car window.
four
Not
small-
social distancing.
an hour to get 4 small drinks and multiple people circling looking for our spot.
It
I
was so
don't
busy.
think Sonic is a good restaurant to operate in Fullerton because Fullerton has a huge
Well,
homeless
Well,
but
it's because it's by that horrible Walmart.
It
That
is,
the
yeah.
worst
Well,
Walmart.
but the reason it's there is because Sonic is owned by Carl Karcher Enterprises, right?
Yes,
It was
and the
used as a
headquarters
test kitchen.
is right there.
Yeah, but they moved to Texas.
Yeah, I remember when the Carl's Junior headquarters was here.
They cut them loose.
Yeah.
But the ice cream was really good. I
Yeah.
got
There you
And the service was friendly.
Sonic
It was just slow.
Blast with the Reese's candy bar in it, because I'm a peanut butter gal.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
So good. Highlight of my day.
We went for Josie, basically, because Josie is addicted to what?
Chocolate milkshakes.
And where's the best one in the world?
The best one is in Vegas.
Everything in our family is
But-
in Vegas.
Is that the one at White Castle or
It's
No.
Shake Shack.
Luxor?
I don't know where it's at.
Oh,
I-
Shake Shack, yeah.
On the
It's right
strip.
next to,
They're
um,
so good.
It's between
She
New
likes
York, New
that
York,
one.
and
I think that
what's
might
that
have
new
been.
one? What's that new one that's there?
New one.
Austin, the new one? Park Place, is that what it's called?
I don't know what you're talking
I-
about.
Well,
that might have
Monte
been
Carlo
behind
was
that
turned
one.
into another place.
I'm
Oh,
sure-
the Pocket MGM. There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that milkshake might have been the
It was like
highlight
an
of my
$8
life.
milkshake.
The one at Shake Shack.
Very expensive.
I feel like
But she loved it.
Vincent Vega. Let me taste what a $5 shake
Well, when
tastes
there's like
That was so
a family
good.
of 5 getting milkshakes, that's expensive.
Oh yeah, no, we got French fries
You
to
were
share.
like, okay, Josie gets the milkshake.
We had French
Yay.
fries and a milkshake, and I think
Well,
you got
I'll
a
share a
soda, and it was
fry.
$25.
It was so worth it.
She still talks about
But you
it
know
though.
what?
God,
It's
that
been
milkshake
years and
was
she's
so
never stopped talking about
good.
it.
It was such a good milkshake.
She's tearing up.
Is it on the board for you to go back to get one? Is that on the
I
board?
thought it goes without saying.
But it
Yeah,
should be
because
on the
there's
board.
one in LA.
Yeah.
It's on the board.
Oh, the one for by the American Girl. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, how could she put that together but not other things?
You know what I should put
My
on the
mind
board?
works very strangely.
If anyone's tried this, let me know if it's good. I really want to try Culver's. Culver's Butterfood.
what?
It's
What is that?
Oh wait. Culver's butter food?
That's what
Sounds
it's
like
called.
it's gonna get
How
so
can
much more
anything
than
in this climate of weird people be called butter food?
Well, what is it? It's fast food.
It's fast food. It's a Midwest chain.
It sounds
They're
delish.
big in Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and they dunk everything in butter.
disgusting.
Would Amber know it? Is
Josie
it a
just
Yeah.
Mexican
goes
thing?
disgusting.
People say they have the best hamburgers in the world. Not that I would know. I don't eat hamburgers,
I'll have
but
to ask
apparently
Amber.
they sold these big buttery rolls with all their meals.
There used to be a restaurant in Buena Park called The Buttery
Every time I see their food, I'm just
I
like,
don't know that either.
wow.
before our time.
And
Oh.
any travel video I watch, literally anyone, they always say if you go to the Midwest, you have to try Culver's. It's the best thing the Midwest
I want
has to
cheese
offer.
curds.
They sell cheese curds there. Yeah.
We had cheese curds once at A&W, but that A&W got turned into an Asian restaurant, so it's
I want them to
gone.
bring back po' folks on Beach Boulevard so I could get those hush puppies.
Hush puppies.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a
Where
bunch
did we
of,
got hush puppies one time? Where was that? Long John Silver
Yeah, I
somewhere?
think it was a fish
Yeah.
place.
There are a bunch of regional chains that I would love to try. I'd love to try Hort's Donuts. Shout out to Hort's Donuts.
My
Uh,
nephew's company.
Yes. I would love to try Bojangles. They're a very well known.
Mr. Bojangles.
They
First
do.
Donuts is doable. There's one in Arizona.
There's one in Arizona,
So
yeah.
we're coming to Arizona in May.
It's a bit unusual as it is their only
doing it.
Western location. You'd have to go to Kansas to get to the next one.
I think there's one in Texas.
So,
too.
That's
Austin,
pretty
what's
far.
what's open tomorrow?
Well, today was the first real day of reopening the country. Today, Georgia opened. South Carolina
well, we
opened.
have family and friends in these states, so they should confirm if you're right or not. Because I don't know. It seems crazy to me.
Okay,
but-
so let me explain. Georgia
If you
and
say
South
so.
Carolina is a full opening, and then it was a partial opening in Tennessee, Montana, and Texas.
Well, we can ask Aunt Rita and Aunt
Texas
Sue
is
and
big.
Laura
Isn't
and
there a lot of
Denise
guests
and-
there?
No, Texas
No.
was partial reopening,
It's
not the full
huge.
state.
But it's not densely
Yeah,
populated.
it's not. People are spread out.
I think some of Texas has opened because I
Yeah,
think
yes.
Jennifer's mentioned stuff open.
Yep.
However, I don't. It's not like craziness. It's not schools.
Well,
and it's just,
Austin wants to go there simply because he said it's the Texas toast is fresher.
There you go. There you go.
You said it's fresher.
Everything's
Tomorrow's
bigger
going to be
in
the
Texas.
real first day of opening because tomorrow is Tennessee full opening, including all of the cities, Chattanooga, Nashville.
Lost where our family is.
Tomorrow is 2 big states reopening. The first 2 big densely populated states, Ohio and Colorado, where a good majority
And
of
I
the
have a
country
doll
lives.
friend in Colorado, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch her feed to see if she
Those
says
are
anything.
not rural states; those are metropolitan states. So it'll be interesting to see how that happens. They've done a really good job at keeping it under control. Ohio and Colorado's cases are way down. They should have been open yesterday.
How was your quarantine, miss?
It was good. I got perishables from Joshi, my favorite
Yeah.
thing.
And my Barbie doll is amazing. I love her so much. She's super pretty.
And I tried to play my CD today, but nobody has a CD-ROM player.
I'm sorry.
I have
CD players
a
are hard to
I have
come
an
by.
external one, but it's at work. So next time I go into work, I have to bring it home.
I have a 2009 iMac I'm never getting rid of. It plays CDs beautifully. I've been listening to Joey Bryan's...
Can you rip mine then and put it on a USB?
Yes, I can.
I've been asking all day.
I told you I'm listening to CDs.
Huey Lewis.
Yeah, I'll whip it
You're
for you.
depriving me of new
Oh
Huey
my
Lewis
God.
music.
Okay, so I've been listening to Joey CDs. Have they seen that clip yet? Or is that on today's episode?
No, it's on this episode because
Okay.
it happened after the show, didn't it? Right at the
Yeah,
end?
right as we entered our live stream, Santa Joey came. Santa Joey, and left on our doorstep a big bag of CDs. So Joey, I've been listening to those CDs, and today's CD review comes from your collection.
Oh.
So I have the very best of Kiss. Mom, you grew up in the 70s. Are you familiar with Kiss?
Yes.
You
I was
you
actually
like
kind of
this?
young for Kiss. My sisters was more older. My siblings that would listen to Kiss, but I could appreciate their cool
Here.
makeup.
And it's great music.
Me?
Great
Yeah,
rock
hold the
sound.
What am I
camera.
doing?
Just keep
Oh my God.
keep us in frame.
Oh my god!
You got it.
Whoa! Whoa!
I actually do have some
Stop doing
nostalgia
motion sickness.
with Kiss, despite not really listening to them when I was younger.
Whoa!
I loved Kiss when I was a kid.
There you go.
They were such badass rockers. Gene Simmons, Peter Criss, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley. I had the comic books. I had the Mego dolls. I have still a copy of Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. I
Oh,
was
oof.
obsessed with Kiss for a while. What's not to love? They're badass from outer space,
There you
and
go.
they have their own glow-in-the-dark mini golf.
I was
baby.
just gonna say I had good memories with Kiss because we went to the Las Vegas Kiss mini golf.
I
That
have
was
good memories with Kiss.
a lot of fun.
Gene Simmons hit on me at a Comic Con about 15 years ago.
Yeah, he said, "Are you enjoying the Comic-Con?"
He did. He really
Yes,
did.
I like your tattoo.
Do you also remember
Yeah, he did use one of those lines about my tattoo.
Luna's old friend Devin from Long Beach?
No.
No?
Not
They
that.
lived underneath our house. We visited them every day.
Oh, them! I thought you meant someone from school. Yes.
He had a huge Kiss collection. I remember looking at it when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
He had all the Mego dolls.
I
He
can
had the
see that.
Cubics.
I had all the McFarlane figures.
Yeah.
The original line, the Psycho Circus line, all of them.
I'm so jealous of Kiss fans because Kiss is the only band that you can collect. Kiss made all sorts of merchandise.
Remember that guy we had on the show once that was like a Kiss collector?
Yeah,
Like,
oh yeah.
Everything.
He had everything.
Yeah. I wish other bands signed as many
That was the
contracts
Gemmer
as
show.
Gene Simmons did.
That was
Gene
Gemmer.
Simmons doesn't know when to turn down a paycheck. Those Kiss potato heads.
Oh yeah, no, Gene Simmons, I'll take any check for
This
any
is Gene
products.
Simmons' restaurant, 5 minutes from here.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Sure is.
you can go hang out in Gene
Yeah.
Simmons' restaurant when it's open because
Yep.
it's not even 5 minutes from here. If you got in the
No.
car and started driving,
2 minutes.
you
That
could be
parking
there
lot?
in about less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Less than.
Yeah.
It's where the butterfly pavilion's gonna be.
Yeah, that's
That's never coming. I learned about that in 5th grade.
Yeah.
The guy come in and he had a whole presentation on it, and he was like, "It'll be ready next summer."
And it's still
That-
just a dirt pit.
You should treasure that presentation because that guy's actually arrested now.
Yeah.
Oh.
They turned Movieland Wax Museum into a pile of rubble.
What did he get
Started.
arrested for?
You know what they did, Josie? They turned Movieland into a pile of rubble. Started building some fake building,
Yeah, it was
walked
money
away
laundering
from
scam.
it, leaving huge pools of water,
And
which
caused
resulted in what?
Mosquitoes infesting. Wayne
It's
Park.
their fault. We can
Yeah.
actually trace
Bring
it.
back Movie Land so I can work the little gift shop out front again. That was
Oh,
such a fun.
yeah. Starland
So, yeah,
Gifts is gone,
that-
and the Starbucks
that
is
man-
gone.
Postcards.
That
Only
man
one
that
I like.
presented to you was a criminal.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, I also have 2 other CDs here, Joey.
Talk more about
Oh
Kiss.
my god.
More about
No,
Kiss?
we
No.
I'm just kidding.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
So keep going.
Joey, I have your Vegas road trip. Do you want this? I can't get rid of this. This is memories. So you let me know if you want this back. Okay?
Yeah. What's on that?
It's a DVD. There's footage on here. So let me
Yeah,
know. And the other
we'll
one I
play
have
that.
is Greatest Hits Volume 1. I was trying to guess what metal band this was going to be. Take a
I
guess.
suggested either Neil Diamond or Peter, Paul, and Mary.
So I put it in the player and was surprised to find out this is some movie, some collection of comedy skits called The Varsity Team. And I think this might be like your comedy skit. So I don't want to get rid of this because if it has... So, Joey, if you need these, if this is important memories, let me know. I don't like to get rid of history. Everything else was music CDs, but these were DVDs. So,
Can you name any Kiss songs?
yeah, I was listening to it in the bedroom.
So that's a DVD movie of Joey in Vegas.
I think it is, yes.
I think you haven't watched.
I couldn't get it to go through, but it tried opening up my
Probably
Apple.
don't want to watch it.
Well, all I know is
Joey
when I
in Vegas may not be for
when I
mature audiences only.
when I put it in the player, it opened up Apple Movie Player instead of CD player.
I
But the discs are pretty scratched up, so it had some trouble reading them.
he probably doesn't want them, babe.
I don't like throwing
Probably
away
does.
people's
Okay,
memories.
we'll wait to hear from him, but
Yes.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Also, I like Beth. It's a nice slow
Beth.
Kiss song.
Yeah.
Piano.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
I got a new Barbie
You've never
outfit.
seen Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park?
I have many years
Oh,
ago.
it's so tedious.
I fell asleep.
I know I've gotten a lot of gifts lately, so it's really bad that I got this, but it was only a few dollars, and I had to have it. Isn't it adorable? We went for a bottle of water at Target. We waited 30 minutes to get in line to Target, and we were looking at dolls just to look. And even Jeff was like, we waited forever to get in the store to get the water. At least make it worth the trip. I'm like, you're right. I got to get something
Tell
now.
the story of what I did to that old lady.
Oh, yeah. There was a healthcare lady. There was a nurse who came up to the front of the store, older.
There's a long line.
Yeah, and she's just like, are you guys doing like Target and some of the grocery stores? I'm healthcare so that I don't have to wait in line with others. For her safety and ours. We don't want her in line with us. She's been working with people all day. But Target told her no, that she had to get in the back of the line, and she left. And as she was trying to go to her car, I wish we would have been louder. We thought of it right towards the end. Jeff started yelling, "Mom, come back, get in line with us," because we were next in the store. But she didn't hear us.
She didn't hear me.
I felt so bad.
I said, Mom,
If
we're right here,
saw her
Mom.
when she was being told, but I was just so shocked that they weren't going to let her in.
Yeah, they just
so
told
my
her
mind
no.
didn't think that way.
I don't know who's managing that store. My store would have let that lady in.
Would they have?
It wouldn't have been a big deal. She was
Yeah.
alone.
Healthcare worked, and she was just going in. She had her list. She was ready. You could tell she was walking fast. She didn't want anything to do with people, and she didn't want anyone to have to deal with her. But I mean, she's got to buy her stuff too. It's
Yeah,
only
no,
fair.
absolutely. I'm sorry you felt that way. That's
I did.
unfortunate.
You're droids. They'll have to
I
wait
think they were
outside. We don't
location.
serve their kind
It was
here.
I
the
would've been
girl that
mortified
told her
if it
no,
was.
that was doing the line control.
Yeah.
She called 2 people on radios trying to get an answer.
Oh.
So I felt bad. I was like, oh, why wasn't I? I was just so shocked. If we had thought 2 seconds earlier, that girl would have never said nothing if we put her in line with us. And I would have liked to have seen one person in that line say something.
Oh, and also at Target,
Didn't happen.
we have begun accepting returns again.
Yeah, they were the lady that was running
Yep.
the line at that Target, so people didn't have to wait in a long line if they were just doing a return.
Yeah.
She walked the line looking for people with returns.
I haven't got to do
returns
returns
are
yet,
back.
but I heard there's a quarantine system now with bins.
You have to clean them and
Yeah.
everything before it goes back out. But
Yep.
at least they're doing it. That's one more sign of normalcy.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
yes, see, it's cute. It's a jumper and it's rainbow and it comes with a little purse and glasses. I love it.
I had a question for you that I didn't know the answer to.
Okay.
Somebody on Facebook was asking people, what was the last restaurant you went to and sat down?
The last restaurant I went to in
Do
San
you remember?
Oh.
I can't remember.
I know. Nancy, B, we went to the pretzel place together.
I think we went to Del Taco.
And you-
Just you, me, and Mom.
We went to Del Taco. That's right.
Inside Del Taco.
That was the last time we sat at a Del
Nancy,
Taco.
do you guys remember?
You're right,
we
Luna.
We went to the Buena Park Mall during the first real day it happened.
Yes.
It was the day that Trump took to the stage to announce that there was a travel ban and that the CEOs of Target and Walmart would be joining him.
Right, because it was the weekend.
It was
that
the day that it began in the country.
And Sugar Plum
And
Festival was
yes,
in our mall.
Sugar Plum put it on their Facebook that it had been canceled, and the mall was covered in pandemic signs, right? So we were the only ones in the mall, and all of a sudden, a flurry of old ladies come, and the Sugar
fair.
Plum is open, and there's all these people doing this, congregating.
If you listen close, you can hear dun 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 dun
So
dun
you
dun
got to go.
dun dun dun.
I got to go to
Doodle,
Sugar
doodle,
Plum.
When
doodle.
I was working.
It was of another era because there was no masks, and me and Nancy couldn't find anything to buy because the toy retailers were not there. The doll retailer, the Beanie Lady, wasn't
Okay, I
there.
didn't miss anything then.
It was mostly people selling reusable bags. So there's
Wah,
a lot
wah.
of reusable bag retailers.
Wow.
So that is from another era. That's not ever happening again.
I don't remember the last restaurant I sat in because
I don't remember the actual
all
restaurant.
of
fast
my
food.
nights were spent at the theater and then eating McDonald's on the
Yes.
car.
What was
ride
your
home.
last day of school like?
My last day of school was crying in Plummer Auditorium and all my friends as we all said that we didn't want to leave until Despas had to force us to leave. And then, you know what? I sat in a McDonald's with
Waiting for me because I
waiting
wasn't off
for
work
you
yet. That
with
was on the Thursday before I
with
was
Luke
off.
and Jazz. And as we
Yes.
all tried to stop thinking about it, and then they had
Yep.
to leave to go home, and then I had to wait another
Because
extra
you were
hour.
off at 3 and I wasn't off till
Yeah,
4:30.
'cause they
It was
canceled
pouring down
rehearsal.
rain. I was trying to get your dad to get to you
'Cause
before I
they
could.
canceled rehearsal, but at the time it was postponed, and then the next day it was.
And then I went to work the next day because we had closed to students, but we were still coming in, trying to figure out what they were gonna say, and then they finally said we were closing.
I didn't go to school the last day, and I'm still mad at myself about
That's
it.
why you weren't there on Friday. That's right. I thought she was done Thursday, but it was Friday for her
Friday
too.
was the last day of
She
school.
You
just
kept her home
go.
because the news had you scared to
Yeah.
death that everybody was going to drop
You're
dead.
right. You're right.
Let's not forget the news media told us in the beginning we were all going to die.
Well, here's the thing.
Let's not forget that.
In Gavin's first address, he said two things. One, everyone will get it at some point. We're just going to have to cope with it. That was at first. Everyone's going to get it, was all everyone was saying. We're just going to have to deal with it. And then he said that half of California would die. 20 million
Just
deaths.
ridiculous numbers.
So looking back on that, pretty stupid. Like, pretty short-sighted decision.
Well, there's a line in The Fugitive where he goes, he tells the agent that everybody on the bus died. Then they find all the shackles with no limbs in them, and he goes, "You want to revise your statement?" He goes,
Yeah.
"What does that mean?" He goes, "You want to change your BS story?"
What else was I going to say?
Well, how was your last day at work
Huh?
before the quarantine when you don't have to go to work anymore?
I've been walking. I mean, here's the thing. I am having a different experience than all of you. Because
Yeah, no, you're out in the real world.
I haven't been stuck home. I've been walking every day, so it's just been walk, sleep, walk, sleep, walk, sleep. The walk shifts, and they've been a lot harder. I will say that because the store's been really busy, but Target I think has reacted incredibly to this. I think they've been an amazing company. And they're worth sticking with. They've proven themselves time and time again.
They're no Ruth's Chris Steakhouse
They
taking 20 mil in loans they didn't need.
Yeah. Well,
Whoops.
I have a history of Target book. Maybe I'll do a review of it later.
Oh, a Target book.
And that was about that book came out right after 9/11, so it was talking about how good Target was. It was responding to that. And this is another disaster where Target has again proven themselves to have really good leadership. We had those glass screens, those gloves and masks really quickly.
Yeah,
Like,
but you and Walmart both still have crap in the aisles. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
figure that
You know
out.
what?
I can't figure out the social distancing. Like, you have to do it. Then you go in the store and you can't maneuver around
Yeah.
people because there's schmutz in the way.
Target released a statement yesterday that they would be removing those
But
fixtures.
it takes one night. You could do that in one night.
They got to release the planogram. I know how. It works.
Yeah, I know how it works. I
Yeah,
worked at
it's gonna
Spencer
take
Gifts.
time. I
We had a
know.
planogram every
Yeah.
Tuesday.
It can't be done. Do you know Target invented the planogram? They were the first company to come up with it in the 1960s.
I believe
And
it.
when they did, all the stores thought they were crazy. They said that the CEO was OCD, and why would you want every store to look the same? And Target's like, we have a brand we're committed to. It has to look this way.
We're going to go
And-
bother Luna. Wait.
Oh.
We're going to go bother Luna. We've never done this.
Hello.
We're going live.
Hi,
Talk on the show.
I'm fixing up my portfolio website.
Is this a webcam? What are you doing with a
I have a
webcam?
webcam. I stream.
Webcams are sold out everywhere.
Yeah. Supposed to put tape over.
How was your day?
Good. Not a whole lot happened.
I can see that. All right, well, we're keeping tabs on you. I'll go back to Mr. Chatterbox here.
Hello, I like to talk.
Yeah, you look like you like to talk.
Yeah.
When I meet people who look like they like to talk, I like to let them talk.
Yeah.
To see how full of S they really are. That's from Rush Hour, Jackie Chan.
Mom, how are you?
1998, Brett Ratner.
You want to take a trip to Ohio? I want to go to Ohio.
Sure.
How's Wisconsin doing?
Okay. I mean, they have the longest stay-at-home order of any state.
I'm just
Wisconsin-
asking about the sale.
The sale? Oh, the doll sale? I don't think it's going to happen at all. I'm sorry. I'm going to break your heart. I know. If it does happen, it's going to be very different.
This was the first year I was finally going to get to go. I had already bought tickets. I got the best time slot you could possibly get. I got the Saturday 7 a.m. tickets.
I guess you have to explain
First
what this
one
is.
in.
It's the doll sale.
First-
American Gold sells all the
Once a
excess
year
stuff.
benefit sale.
Yeah.
All the money goes to charity. It's pretty much like a Comic-Con. It's huge. And it's all American Girl doll stuff.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so it's always been every year in a rural area. It's in the middle of nowhere, and you have to drive a long ways to get to it, right, Mom?
Huge warehouses.
Yeah. But for some reason, this year the deal fell through with the company that owned that warehouse. So they located it to downtown Madison, right next to the Capitol building, in the Wisconsin Premier Convention Center. Well, not only did the virus hit the downtown area pretty hard, but the convention center has become a homeless shelter for people with coronavirus. So they've already said that center can't be open for another year. It needs a deep scrubbing. So it's physically not possible for the sale to happen in its current state. It has to be moved back to the rural area. It has to.
Maybe they'll do online.
Best case scenario.
What they should do is if this doesn't happen, they should just wait till next year. And everyone that already had the tickets.
Gets to go again.
Yeah, because they hadn't opened to general public
That's
yet.
what
so this is
Comic-Con
just the
did.
reserved ones.
We have tickets
And
now
we
for
have time.
2021 already.
That's what I'm saying. We should get our tickets already for next year. Our time slots stay the same, and then they can open general for whatever's left. But that's what they should do.
I want them to move it back to the rural area because I want to see rural Wisconsin so badly. That's what I say. I want to do if this sale doesn't go through, Mom, I want to do a Midwest road trip. We can start in one state and drive through a couple other states.
Sounds good to me.
I want to see Indianapolis. I want to see Columbus, Ohio. I want to see.
Do you want to see Kansas and
Why not?
Arkansas?
Yeah, all Kansas. No, I just want to see the Midwest countryside so badly. Why are you sleeping? What's wrong with you?
At some point, do the people who watch this show ever get tired of hearing his voice?
No, they love me.
Because sometimes
Now,
I
Mom,
think they do.
Mom.
I do. I already have.
Mother-
Yes.
Every
Is
second of every day.
the National
He's
Barbie
talking over
Convention
me at
in
this
Ohio.
point. Like he just
That's
gave
probably
up on
still
my opinion
scheduled to
the
go
point
on.
Where he's
What
talking
is?
over me.
The National
Because
Barbie
he doesn't stop
Convention
talking.
in
All he
Ohio.
does is
I
talk.
doubt it.
Let's
And,
look it up.
Finds things to talk about. And
In
keeps
August
talking
is
about
Sherry's
them.
Barbie Doll Show, which is the one they hold right here on Beach Boulevard at the Holiday Inn, right by my house, like 3 minutes from my house. So they canceled the May one, obviously, but maybe the August one. I'm not giving up yet.
Hold on a second.
Not-
I'm gonna look up
Not giving up yet.
the national show.
But
Remember when I bought that bag of heads?
yes.
You laughed at me?
Yes. So, anyways, more things to give shout outs and talk about today. There's some things opening up, some things that we can do next weekend. So, I'm sorry, but I'm one of those people, if they're going to open it, I'm going to go. I will social distance, I will wear a mask, I will be ultra safe, I will wash, I will sanitize, but we have to open up at some point. So, any company that decides they're opening, I will support.
So, where are we going Friday?
We are going to Mission Tiki Drive-In Theater, which I think is totally safe. We're in our cars anyways. If you bring your own snacks, I don't see the problem. So
We've decided to go to Mission Tiki,
Yes.
bring our own snacks, and we will bring a pee jug, and we'll just pass it around if we have to go.
no, there's no problem going to the bathroom. You stand in line.
Pee
you see
jug.
water. But anyways, I don't care what movie it is.
Bless you.
Doesn't even matter. I
With
just
chocolate
want
shake.
Well, what are they showing you? Is it all
sit in
legacy
the
films?
car and see other people in their cars and wave to people. I'm so excited.
What exactly
Is
are
it-
they
is it
playing?
Legacy
The movies that are showing right now are Trolls 2, Harley Quinn, Bloodshot.
So it's still holdovers from January.
Yeah, they're still holdovers.
Okay.
I don't
They-
care. Trolls.
they-
I saw the first one with Josie. It was cute. I'd see it again.
They should reopen the theaters with Star Wars, Wizard of Oz.
That
That would be a
in
dream.
theory, that's my.
Wizard of Oz would be a dream.
It would get
come
people back to the
true.
theater. Gone with the Wind,
I'd be there. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I'd be there.
like
for
classic
that.
golden
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yes.
Star Wars,
I'm
Yeah.
with that one.
Raiders of the Lost Ark,
So anyone
E.T.,
local that wants to go to Mission
Back to the
TT,
Future.
drive in on Friday night. We could line our cars all up together and we could have a Friday
91
hangout
reasons
night.
to go to the
Safe-
drive-in.
Safely from our cars, texting each other, watching the movie together. Sounds like fun to me. I hope some of you will join in. If you need any info, hit us up. We're going. Tucker's Friday night drive-in.
And what are we going Saturday?
Saturday or Sunday. We haven't, just this week, next weekend. I don't know which day
Well,
yet.
Sunday, I haven't got my schedule yet. Have
That's
I?
why we're waiting.
Sunday might be better.
Your
I just
schedule?
think- I just don't want to be on a time limit.
Schedule.
Right. He works Saturday night, so I don't want to have to go that far from home all day
Yeah,
out,
I'd
and
ra-
then him go to work that night too. So it will probably.
Are we
be
going to the Luxor?
Sunday?
No.
But it
Darn
really
it.
just depends on his schedule, and we're going to the Bass Pro Shop. They announced on Facebook today that they are open, and they will have new stickers, new ways in the store to travel. Masks are required. They're saying if you follow all the rules, there's no reason they should not be open. They are their own private company, and that's what they're choosing to do. And I am choosing to go.
Well, I think they
because I
said-
need a moon pie.
I think they
I need
sell
to see
essential
fish.
equipment.
Well, okay, they were the last store to shut down because they pulled the essential card for 2 weeks after
Yeah.
the shutdown started, and they stayed open. So I told your dad we should go to the Bass Pro Shop. It's essential. But then it got shut down. I don't know who fought them or told them they couldn't stay open, but they put up. We had to close.
They must have won whenever they were fighting.
And it was like a month that they've
Yeah.
been shut. And then today, literally today, April 26th, they put on their Facebook, whatever happened, they are now open. And
Open.
They have a
Open.
lot of negative comments on there because there's people, it's not safe. They're like, well, we're not telling you to come. We do curbside.
You don't have to go to the Bass Pro
You
Shop.
don't have to. We have curbside. You don't come in. That's fine. But for the ones that do, we're going to have, they even said they were working on having Mother's Day picture photo op area with 6 foot social distancing safety so
Will
that
you
they
be-
can do that.
Will you be swimming with the bass there in their big tank?
No, but I love looking at the fish tank there. And I love looking at all the guns and all the hunting stuff. And I like looking
Now-
at.
It's one of the last stores I can think of that offers a retail experience, like a store like Fry's Electronics used to do.
And it's
where
huge. You
It's
can
not
spend
just a
an hour
store.
there,
It
longer.
is.
Your mother
You
buys a lot of
experience.
candy there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like beef jerky. Oh, they have good, like, that good
It's
candy.
Orange
You don't-
slices.
I won't
And-
deny it's a tourist trap, but it's a fun tourist trap.
It is. You can see all the stuffed animals.
Now,
Yeah.
Victoria Gardens, where it's at, used to be a must-see destination.
We used
You
to go
remember
there a
what
lot.
store used to be there?
that we went to.
Yes.
Urban Outfitters, Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Shrek Claus there.
Oh,
About 8 years
I know
ago.
where you want American Apparel.
They went out of business.
We go to a lot of stores there.
Yeah, they got a couple local
They
toy
used to have
stores.
a really pretty Christmas tree because they're outside.
Is there a Johnny Rockets there too?
Yeah, they always
We
do great
like that
Christmas
shopping center.
decorations. Yeah,
It was kind of stretched out, so there's lots of walking, and that direction has a tendency to be hot half
yeah.
the year.
They need
So-
visitors.
Yeah. So other than that, it's a great shopping center,
It's
and it's right by
definitely-
my sister's. So
Once you get to
That's a
Rancho
nice bonus.
Cucamonga, as far as I'm concerned, you're in the desert. It's desert. It's a dry heat. It's desert. They got cactus. So I think Arizona is going to be the first Western state to open.
and if they open, that's where I'm sitting Memorial Weekend already planned.
Because Goodwill is opening up all the locations in Arizona.
We can just hit every
The
good
restaurants are
restaurant,
all
the whole
opening
state.
up.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I know American Girl won't. They're gonna follow the guidelines of the company and all open at once.
You think so?
Oh,
You
I
don't-
definitely think so. But it's
They
okay.
they cater to children. They
can.
have
Did
to
you
be.
look up
Yeah.
if the Georgia store is open?
No American Girl stores open. I'm on their favorite list. I would
Oh,
go the
you would
second
know.
anything happens.
Okay.
They
Okay.
want my money, trust me. But that's
Somehow,
okay.
I have a feeling.
I would still go. They have other things there to do.
I was gonna say,
Pretty-
even if we went to Arizona and no American Girl store was there, you would still get a doll. You would still get an American Girl doll.
And I'd stand in
You
front
would
of the
find a
American
way.
Girl store that locked and closed and pose with it.
Oh my
I'd
god.
still find a way. You know me. If not, I would make it a Barbie trip and make you guys stop at anywhere that sells Barbie.
You would get a lot of Barbies in the antique stores. Oh yeah.
That works for me too.
Oh yeah.
Either or. I am ready for back to normal.
Okay. Any
Hashtag
last
back to
thoughts?
normal. Hashtag back to normal.
It's on every one of our episodes since
Tomorrow
almost
is-
day one.
Tomorrow is the first real day of the country opening. It's when the major cities
I
reopen.
think day
so-
42 is enough.
Yeah, I
I
think so,
understand the risk, but I also
too. It's a risk we're
understand
willing to take.
the risk of people losing their livelihood,
Yeah. Yeah, I
jobs that need to be done.
Support
people
small
that need to
business.
work.
Yes.
I mean, I understand, but at some point we have to test the waters
Yeah.
and try to return to a normal life.
Yeah. And
While maintaining social distancing, safe practicing, testing, everything that they want us to do.
and it
'cause I'm
looks
all
like
for that.
California's spike was November because there were a lot of deaths then.
I think
Mysterious
they're going to find out
deaths
quite
in
a
November.
few people
Yeah.
have already had it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to have a test. I was really sick there in December, early December before Christmas.
Who knows?
So I'm not afraid to say that I think I already had it.
I took a test and I chose Coke over Pepsi 3 out of 5 times.
Anyways,
The
I
Pepsi
was
challenge,
fine.
baby.
you need to do something. How would you like to close the show?
The Earth
I
is
know there's
spinning
no
right now,
cribs, but
and
we
the
can think of
imminent world is
something.
not open.
I am so tired of every day feeling like the same day, and I've said that every single time we've done this episode for the past week, but I am seriously losing my mind.
And this is why the world needs to get back to normal.
Think of the children.
For the young people.
I think that, I'm
This
going to
is-
be honest with you guys, I don't know if you've known this, but I am crying myself to sleep every
Yes.
single night.
As they grow up, this is mentally harming so many people. Do they even know what they're doing with that?
Because here's the thing. Here's how it will affect me. As an adult, if something like this were to ever happen again, I would not take the warnings seriously after this played out. If they said an epidemic is coming and killing 5 million people, I would say, I don't believe it. Because I lived it and it
If you
didn't
don't
happen.
believe it, you just can't be as scared. You know, everybody at first panicked
Yeah.
and thought the world was over.
And it didn't.
And it didn't. It,
It didn't
kept turning,
happen.
and it's going to keep on turning.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
that's what I told you
I
guys.
agree.
If it touches your
Yeah.
life and it happens, you deal with it.
Are you still drinking that
I
shake?
just feel like that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't live in fear.
And
And
I
I do
just
live in
finished
fear.
it.
I agree. I don't live
I
in fear.
finished mine in 10 minutes.
She was still in the car when she finished
Her entire shake was gone in like not even 10 minutes. And it was bigger than my drink, and I hadn't even got halfway down yet.
It's
Did you ever
definitely
get a bellyache? I thought I did get a bellyache.
the
I
biggest.
got a belly before it was done.
Oh.
It's the biggest modern conflict
Stomach,
I can think
solid
of
iron right there.
on American soil since what? The 70s, the oil crisis.
Why is he saying this?
It's very serious.
Well, you know,
What's Buck got to say today?
I
Does
don't
he
know.
want
What's
to
up, Buck?
chime into our conversation? Buck is like, are you ever going to get another one of me? I need a sibling.
I mean,
Puck likes that idea.
or maybe like
We're out of
a
content. We've said
girlfriend.
it all.
yeah, we're out of content. I want to
How
try.
many days did it take?
I want to try
42.
Culvers, okay?
That's it. That's
Oh my
that's
God.
Wait, if
Life,
anyone,
universe, and everything.
if anyone has had Culvers, let
I
me
gotta go
know
cook dinner.
what their butter battered chicken tenders taste
If
like.
anyone has had what with their what?
It just
Betty bought
Tell-
a better butter
put it in the
to make it
comments.
made her batter
If you know
bitter.
Oh,
that.
I
Put it in
hate
the
that. I
comments.
hate that. I know every word of that.
That's an
Ew.
act. Warm up.
Oh, and to anyone in the high desert
Betty bought the bitter
area,
butter. It made her batter
Guadalajara,
bitter.
Arizona.
When she bought the
You
better
all
butter,
have
it made her batter
friends that
better.
are
It will
jealous.
make her bitter batter better. So Betty bought
Freddy's
a
is
bitter batter
amazing.
better than the bitter butter, and it made her bitter batter better.
Wow, right?
Try doing that in a British accent.
That's impressive.
Well, were you saying something, sir?
Freddy's. I want to have
Oh my
Freddy's.
God.
It's
Freddy's?
it's only in the desert. It's
you
a
were with
desert
us that
chain.
day, weren't you, when we went for Steve's
No.
birthday to Calico
Luna
Town?
wasn't there.
Down?
Nope.
You didn't do that day?
I have the last time
We
I was in
also
Calico.
went in Vegas.
It was a very upsetting day because Mom broke her digital camera.
That's how many years ago is that?
Y'all,
He is
2011.
now more.
my
What's a
microphone
digital
got its last
camera?
leg.
Exactly.
You have to repair a microphone, it's dying.
That was the
Serious.
surprise.
What's wrong with the
trip to
microphone? You
Vegas.
broke it?
It's
When
the,
we-
it's the thing's coming
We
out.
went
Okay.
to Calico and then just didn't come back. We just went on to Vegas.
Yeah.
Now, Luna, I don't know if you would like the modern Calico trips because we went 2 years ago and we did the hiking trails.
Is that when I wanted to
And
climb all
we
the way
went-
to the top of the mountain?
We
You guys
went up
wouldn't
and
let me?
down mountains.
You did.
There
You
were
went up
snakes
there.
and scorpions.
I didn't go
It was
all the way
wild.
up though. I went like
Not to scare me.
it was
Your mom
fun.
was freaked out, man.
Those cliffs were high.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were
YOLO.
definitely like break leg levels if you had fallen.
Yo, yeah.
or more.
Oh, yeah, there
We
was
were
a
in the
death
desert
cliff.
in
Oh,
the middle of
yeah.
nowhere.
It was cool.
Now, if you die,
That's cool.
Freddy's World was across the street. Eddie's World.
What's that gonna do?
What?
That's where
The
you.
ice cream place?
Yeah. Remember that's right next to Calico.
Your mother insisted on taking pictures out there. It was freezing.
Yeah.
The wind was whipping around.
Yormo, good old Yormo, California.
That was so cold that day. Oh my god.
Yeah, it gets
Okay.
cold. People think the desert's hot. The desert
not
is
done yet.
cold. Desert gets colder than LA.
The whole time. How long were you guys at Target for?
Oh, I don't know, an hour at least. A half hour
Austin
just to
wouldn't
get in
go
there.
5 seconds.
Probably
with a
longer.
breath.
I like
He
to
just
talk.
kept going.
I was lonely. I wanted to talk to Albo
I
and
talked
you.
as much as I could to you. There was.
If you
there
don't
was no
want to talk to
stopping.
me, you don't have to talk to me. How about that?
I'm just impressed.
They've turned on each other.
But I'm open to talking. Albo, you've been calling me. We've been chatting. You know, if you ever want a buddy to chat with, whoever you are, just call me. Seriously, I like to talk
Someone
a lot
should make one
about
of these
stuff.
videos where every time Austin speaks, it speeds up.
I'm a talker, okay? I yap. I like to yap.
I think that I should do that. I'm gonna work on that.
If you don't like to hang out with people who yap and tell stories, I'm not that person, man.
The fact that you
I have
said
nowhere to
yeah
go.
just proves every point you just
I
made.
have that corner.
Like,
That's as far away as I can get
find
from
somebody
anyone.
quiet who will
I
sit
need
still
out of here
and
so
watch,
badly.
binge watch Netflix. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this,
That's
huh?
the only.
I want a
There's
job.
nothing.
Every day, Luna.
The
Grocery stores.
unemployment rate's higher than the Great Depression.
Everyone is
Do
hiring.
you watch
Dollar
the same
Tree's
TV shows
hiring.
I'm watching?
Target's hiring. Walmart's
What's up,
hiring.
guys? It's me. For the
Just
reminder
because
that
of
I
your
want a
hard
job.
labor job.
If I had a job, I wouldn't be here all the time
You're too
crying.
young. Sorry.
Well,
you got a little longer to go.
I tried
I
the
don't
job
do
thing. It doesn't
that.
work.
I have.
I
one.
love my job and
Circle
take great
round.
pride in my company.
how do people watch that?
I'm serious.
I got
I love
a
my
genuine
job. That is, I
question.
genuinely
Anyone who
admit
Anyone
that.
else want to cook dinner tonight?
I live for
I'm
my
just
job.
wondering
I'm looking for someone
how.
that's interested in cooking
Why?
dinner.
What are we having?
I think ham.
Ham?
What do you have?
Okay.
What do
It's
we have?
easy. We have it.
Yeah.
Throw some sides with it.
I want those 2 leftover biscuits. Can I call those?
Called
Well, as
done.
they
Thank
continue to talk over me, I'm going to pass the camera around to my father so we can get this over with. He doesn't take it back.
Thank you, Josie. They're still talking. They're still talking. I'm trapped here with these folks.
I'm not trapped, sir.
I'm trapped. I've been saying boysenberry for weeks now, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. So yeah, we drove to Sonic today. We drove to Target today. We had to get things. We had to get water. It's so hot here. We're drinking water all day, so we had to buy some more water. When I was a kid, we didn't buy water. We filled up our cup from the tap
outside.
or even the hose outside, and we drank it. And then at some point, it must have been mid 90s that suddenly water stores were everywhere here in California, and you had to buy this big jug and you had to go somewhere and go to the water store. This water store we used to go to. Do you remember this, Rachel? This little Asian man would come out and squeegee everything down, and then he'd help you fill the water, and you'd give him like $1, and you'd go home now. And, those water stores, I don't think they're even around anymore. There might be 1 or 2, but not the way they used to be. They used to be everywhere. You know how all the water stores turned into vape stores here in California, vape and tobacco stores, because that's the latest trend. It's always a trend thing that all these stores open up. But yeah, we had to get water. You ever drink bottled water in the 80s? They had Evian. That's one of the jokes of Heather's, is that they have bottled water, and it turns out if you drank bottled water in 1988, you were homosexual. It was very strange. But now we drink them all day. It's crazy. But here's the movie review of the day. It's not a movie. It's a TV show. You ever seen Wonder Chosen? This aired on MTV2 around 2002 or 3. Had 2 seasons. This is a brilliant satire of children's programming. Not for children in any way. Look at the box. How many parents bought this? I mean, it says not for children on the box, but this might have slipped into a few kids' DVD library back when you used to buy remember every Tuesday you'd go buy your kids a Disney movie? But this is not for children. But what it is a just brilliant satire of the children's programming genre with inside jokes that go on way too long. Man on the Street interviews, that's my favorite. The Clarence Man on the Street interviews are incredible. The main character, Chauncey, here he is in his delightful spread with a fur patch you can touch. I mean, it's just insane. 2-disc set. I also have season 2. It's made to look like a golden book, but Wonder Shows It is brilliant. The segments they have featuring actual children who are being given questions by an earpiece and then asking. They don't know what they're saying really, but there's a little girl who goes to Wall Street and they go, "Oh, hi, little girl," and she says, "Who did you exploit today?" And they can't believe it. And my favorite is this kid Trevor. And he went on to do quite a few commercials. He was very popular, very successful. Not popular, but successful. But Trevor goes to a meat store, and he asks the butcher, "Who's going to pay for these steaks spiritually?" Oh, my God. And then he goes, the butcher has him smacking a piece of beef like Rocky. And he goes, "Yeah, smack it like it's your daddy. Put it at your daddy." And he goes, "I hate you, I hate you." And then he hugs the steak. "I love you, Daddy. Come home." It is so brilliant. If you love Puppet Up, Wonder Shows It is right up your alley. If you saw Puppet Up at Scary Farm, Puppet Up is right. Wonder Shows It is in the same vein, and it's staggeringly dirty for the time that it aired. Really, really just fun. One day I'm going to have a replica of Clarence made. There's a puppet designer on Facebook that I have a link to, and I've actually reached out to him. He said it was about $300, and I was like, "Oh, I want it." But I don't know if I want to pay $300, so I do want a Clarence puppet. I just love Clarence. I made one for the kids. You guys remember your Clarence puppet that used to talk to you? There's an episode called Patience where they just drag the joke out. It's so brilliant. And another episode where they go to meet God, and it is so very wrong in all the right ways. So check out Wonder Shows It. It's not for weak stomachs, I'll tell you. It's not I Love You to Death or some of the movies I've reviewed that are like really solid, well crafted. This is rough around the edges and dark. And sometimes you can catch clips on YouTube, but Viacom, which owns Paramount and MTV and a bunch of other companies, Nickelodeon, they're very, very quick to take stuff down, so it doesn't last long. So check that out if you want, and you can get that on eBay for a few bucks. It's not cheap like a lot of movies because it's out of print, but it's well worth the price of admission. We hope you are doing well in this quarantine. As you can see, the natives here are getting very restless. I don't know if it's the heat, the fact that it's almost dinner time, or the fact that we just want to slit each other's throats while we sleep and run off into the night wearing oranges on our heads. Which one is it, Austin? We don't know. But somewhere in the middle. No, we're just joking. We love each other. Don't we, kids?
Yes.
I only heard one kid. I think that was Puck. So yeah, we love each other and we're doing our best. We hope you are doing your best and counting the days until all this ends and we can end this nonsense. And God help me, I do not want to stand here saying quarantine shutdown diary day 60, which is only 18 days from now. Please don't let that happen. Please send help. I feel like Andy Dufresne. I am tunneling my way out of California with a little tiny rock axe. So a rock hound axe. That's a great movie, Shawshank Redemption. All right, time to make dinner, folks. I'm Jeff. I'm here with the Tucker family. We're ensconced here in the compound in Buena Park on the street in the Twilight Zone known as
91 Reasons.
That's the ticket.
Date.
That's got to be it.
That's gotta be it.
It says there's never traffic on Route 44, and we've spent 10 minutes here because our drinks are never coming.
Every spot is taken here.
Yeah.
And people driving around, waiting for people to leave.
Yeah, there's 3 families circling.
That's how busy the
circling,
Sonic is.
looking for an empty spot
I
here.
thought that was going to be ours, but no.
Apparently, a Route 44 is a cherry lemonade they sell here. It's
Okay,
on-
so it's a drink.
What?
It's a drink.
It's a drink, so it's not even.
That
Well, it
doesn't
must
make
be,
any
but it must
sense.
reference how many states
Yeah.
they're in, and there's a drink called the Route 44. Okay, that's a lot of work for that billboard.
Yep.
A lot of work, but okay. Hey, you know what? I was going to ask everybody what it meant, but mystery solved. Okay, there's a car leaving here.
Oh, they're going to get it quick.
There's a car leaving next door. It's empty.
There's already someone waiting.
Let's see how long it takes
Bet you.
to fill it up. And she gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds.
There's
Look
people
at it.
still going in circles now, waiting.
And still no
This
drinks.
is like a family thing to do today because nothing else is open. It's all families.
Are we on?
We're on.
Look what we got.
You gotta move your hand.
Raising Cane's. It only took an hour in the drive-thru.
It's worth it.
So now we're eating it while it's hot in the car before we head back.
Luna, is it good?
It's great.
Josie?
I don't know if I can see her. There she is. All right. Any other words?
Normally we have to drive 6 hours to get this to Vegas. So this cut 5 hours off the trip. So we're good. We have our chicken, our bread, our fries, our sauce. Josie, on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm very happy it's a 10.
Okay, that's a 10. So we'll
So
see you
good.
on the flippity flip.
The mighty Austin likes CDs.
Hello?
Merry quarantine miss.
Hey!
Merry quarantine miss.
It's Christmas carolers. What are you gonna sing?
Oh, happy quarantine miss. We brought Austin CDs. Oh, happy quarantine miss. We brought
Step on
Austin
Austin.
CDs.
looking for
Us, no step on him.
There's your CDs, little boy.
my goodness. Oh, we were just
You were trying to call and my phone was not working out.
I know, I saw that.
It wasn't working.
I was just going to tell you that I was coming by. If you come by my house, I like to know ahead of time before people step on my property.
Thank you.
Shit. You got everything I would listen to for the generations. I even had like the.
Distant hug. Distant hug.
Yeah, there you go.
How are you guys?
Distant hand job. Distant hand job.
Oh, we're going out of our minds. We just celebrated Christmas with a Yule log and everything.
Just saying Christmas songs, the whole bit.
Gotta make the most of your time.
Asher's trying to train me into using the word writer.
Yeah, me
Writer.
too.
Me too.
And he acts like I'm saying the most ruthless thing in the whole world.
I still don't get the right pronouns. It's been like 7 years.
Oh yeah, no, it takes forever.
I have to tell Asher, it's like I
I
do
got-
every one of them when they're little babies.
I got Luna's name down finally, but
Yeah.
I still say he, so she.
Oh, little town of Buena Park.
Asher, have you worked on your monologue at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to give us a taste?
Yeah, come on.
Well, I don't remember if I remember it.
That's you gotta kind of know.
Hey,
I don't
no.
know.
The last point you're.
I'm okay at it.
You just have to say. You just have to say. You can't put actors on the spot.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, they hate
we're,
being in the
we're
spotlight.
not trained monkeys, okay? What's my motivation?
Hey, I
Alright.
like the shirt, man. That's cool.